The Bandit just got a secret buff and is now back in the meta. A few days ago, I put out a video about some secret balance changes that the Supercell team made. Let's actually go for the double goblins here. Perfect. And the Bandit was actually one of them. The Bandit's ability charge rate actually got a decrease or an increase. It got a decrease by 1, so it actually got buffed. And essentially, it takes 1 less hit to charge the Bandit's ability now, which might seem insignificant to everyone, but it is actually extremely significant, especially as you go up the levels, because once you have a leveled up Bandit, she takes way less time to charge her ability, so she actually gets more dashes in. And that was a problem with the Bandit in the past. She just never could be able to charge her ability up, which made her pretty bad, because that's what makes her good, right? In Season 1, what made her so dominant is actually her ability. Let's just cycle here, I think. We have a pretty good start here, so let's go for the Giant Skeleton. I think we actually get some... Yeah, we actually get a brilliant cycle here, so that's very good. Hopefully we're able to upgrade more cards. Let's go for the Skeleton Dragon here. And I think I'll put these guys in. This is a pretty good start. So this is very nice. And there's 2 reasons I think the Bandit is good. The first reason is her traits are actually good. She has Ace, which is one of the best traits in the game right now, and also Assassin, which is surprisingly one of the best traits in my opinion at the current meta, because Loon is meta right now. And because the Loon is meta, a lot of people want to go for Goblins, therefore making Rangers very meta. Let's go for the... I guess, okay, Skeleton King probably wasn't the best, but at this point it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to keep forcing here by the Giant Skeleton and the P.E.K.K.A. Go for the Bandit and just sell it immediately. I kind of just need to cycle a bit, so let's upgrade the P.E.K.K.A., sell her, get the Executioner. We do have double traits, double Ace traits. Let's hopefully just keep cycling here, get maybe an upgrade, that's fine. I'm just going to cycle off screen, off camera, or on the bench here. We do get a Mega Knight, so we have 3 out of 4 aces. And the second reason is nobody, yeah, of course, nobody runs Bandit because everyone thinks she's still bad. Like, please keep sleeping on the Bandit. In most cases, I can actually 3-star because nobody goes for the Bandit. So if you're watching this, please keep sleeping on the Bandit so that I can keep 3-starring the Bandit and winning all my games. I literally just spammed this comp earlier and I was winning like every single match I had because of how powerful it is. And I'm not just making this video because, oh, like for the sake of making a video. Like, the Bandit I genuinely believe is actually good. And she's the literal first card I play tested earlier after the balance changes came out. Because I was like, oh wait, this is actually a significant change. Let's go for this. We have the double throws as well. Hopefully we can... This is exactly what I'm saying. Nobody goes for the Bandit because everyone still thinks she's bad, which is kind of ridiculous to me. I genuinely think she's very good. And we're about to show you here in this match. So our final card here is the Golden Knight. And we actually do need the Golden Knight because the Golden Knight, again, you get that Assassin trait, your Bandit and your Golden Knight going. 2 of the strongest Assassins by pure traits. I think the 2 strongest Assassins. I don't want to say one of because there's only 4 Assassins. Anyways, though, let's try going for this Golden Knight. Boom, we got the Golden Knight. Perfect. I'll sell the Executioner here. Try to get more Elixir. Let's sell the Musketeer as well. And hopefully we can get those 2 stars back. Executioner, perfect. 2-star that. Hopefully we can get our Musketeer back. That would be very nice if we could. Unfortunately not. So I'm going to do this last second, and we're going to jump in on this P.E.K.K.A. here, and we're going to move our Bandit here as well. And hopefully we get a kill. We don't have our entire buffed up team. We only have a 2-star GK, so hopefully he can still put in the work, which he does. The Bandit's also going crazy with their stuns. And look at that. Dream team, we take this guy out. Anyways, let's just keep cycling. Try to upgrade the current cards we have. There we go. We had a Golden Knight there. So we know there are some left. I'm just going to keep cycling for that, honestly. Include the Musketeer. Buy that Golden Knight. You know, I'm going to sell the Musketeer. The Musketeer is not necessary. Like, you could replace her with the Knight. And in this case, we could technically go 4 Ace for Blasters. But, I mean, oh, okay. That's really good. I'm going to sell the 2-star P.E.K.K.A. Hopefully we get that back. And hopefully we do get that back. Upgrade the P.E.K.K.A. I'll just do that, and I'll upgrade for the Throwers comp as well. We have our Assassins, and we're just going to go completely insane. Assassins this season are amazing because everyone's using Loon, and the Loon players all just go for Rangers, right? Like, let's see. This guy's going Rangers. Like, both of my opponents are going Rangers. That guy just lost, so we literally just hard counter like every single player we face, so that's obviously really good. Let's go for the Knight, hopefully, again. I think the Knight would just be pretty good to help buff up our team. I would also not be complaining with... Yeah, honestly, I'll take the Musketeer as well. And at this point, I'll probably block the Valk, Baby Dragon, and the Giant Skeleton, I would say, are the most, like, problematic cards. So the Valk... Valk, Baby Dragon. Okay, Giant Skeleton. Perfectly 3-star that guy. I need the Baby Dragon as well. I'll say this. I'll just leave the Baby Dragon. We have 2 of the cards we need to block. So we're in a good spot. I'm going to change up. I'll just do this. I kind of want to put my Golden Knight kind of more towards the left, I guess. Hopefully gang up on one of their weaker units. We do get the Giant Skeleton and the Golden Knight dashes. He goes insane. Look at the Bandit just going in as well, helping out that Golden Knight. And we do take game 1 pretty decisively. Alright, we're going to get the trait dummy next. We actually start off with the Goblin. Very good. Let's go for the Barb since we already have the clan. And I'm just going to go for the double Goblins here. Let's put in our Goblins at the last second. We are going to get the Goblin trait, which is very good. So we actually started with 2 Goblins, which is really good. And look, Spirit Empress is actually still very good because in a lot of cases, you're not actually going to get game-ending RNG like I can guarantee a lot of you are thinking right now. Like, well, you can easily just cut out all your videos and just pick the ones with the good RNG. But I'm playing these games back-to-back because I want to show you that in a lot of cases, you actually don't get game-ending RNG for the most part. Let's sell those guys. I kind of just want to keep cycling. Honestly, it's just too risky, I would say, to sell this. So let's do this. Let's at least just secure our double Goblins. But I'm playing these games back-to-back. And the last game, I actually just cut out the last game I played. I actually got 2nd place with it, but I just didn't think the commentary was good enough. So that's the only reason I cut it out. You can check my trophies. I'm actually up trophies since when I played the last game. But anyways, look, you can still use the Empress very viably because in a lot of cases, if you're fast enough, you could just straight up come back in that last round, in that first round that you get a merge. In some cases, you can't, but a lot of times you can. Anyways, let's just cycle here. We are getting a pretty good cycle. Let's go for the Mega Knight and the Executioner and the P.E.K.K.A. as well. So many aces that we're already getting. I just need some more merges now. Let's sell these guys. Let's go for another Mega Knight here. Upgrade the P.E.K.K.A. And we actually get the 4 ace immediately, so we're going to ace up our P.E.K.K.A. here to start things off. And we're going to farm a bit on the side here. I absolutely need to do that. Let's sell these guys. Mega Knight again, so possibly we're able to 3-star the Mega Knight here. Let's upgrade the Xe. I'll sell the Barb here, and let's try to go for some more upgrades on the bench. Fortunately, that's where we end. But everyone, this comp is actually phenomenal because look at that. When you have 4 aces, so if somebody's not performing well, then your other aces are also very strong, and they're just going to take over and help out your team. Anyways, there. Hopefully, we can actually 3-star this Mega Knight unless somebody else has it. We actually 3-star the Mega Knight. It's very good. Let's sell the Valkyrie, and I kind of just want to keep on farming here. So let's do that. Let's just force more cycles here. Let's just keep forcing. There's no downside to it since we have infinite elixir with the Spirit Empress. I think we should end off like that. I'll sell the Bandit actually, and we're just going to keep on farming. You just want to keep forcing that cycle. We have the Barb and the Brawler trait from this Barb, so I'll take that. And our Mega Knight is going to go crazy. He's aced up, and he also has the Brawler trait. Xe gets a nice snipe here. This is, by the way, the best Xe placement you want to use because oftentimes it'll actually snipe for the most part. Though in some cases you want to pick your own placement to snipe other placements. But anyways, we're going to go for the Musketeer and the Golden Knight again. Those are the best 2 cards in my opinion for this comp. So let's do that. Let's upgrade the Bandit. And we're going to keep farming. We have a infinite cycle here pretty much. That's really good. And I need the Musketeer again. Even though my opponent is running the Musketeer, for traits wise, I at least want to snag myself 1. Because, I mean, the traits are just optimal. Let's go for the GK again. Let's upgrade the GK. And hopefully, my opponent doesn't have the maxed out. Doesn't have that max stuff, but it might be possible. I want to check if he has the max. He doesn't have the maxed Musketeer, so that's good. I'm going to keep on going for it if I can, because that's the final card that I want for my comp. Unfortunately, our elixir runs out. But as you can see, my opponents, again, as I kind of mentioned before, the Loons always have very backline-focused comps. They're not going to have those 3-star Juggernauts like we saw in the last meta. Let's sell these guys. I actually think, well, that guy just died, so I can probably get some more cards here. I'll upgrade that. Let's sell the P.E.K.K.A. Beautiful. And we might actually be able to 3-star either our Executioner or the Bandit. I'm going to sell the Bandit, though, just because she has higher elixir. We're going to get a bit more elixir from that. And I believe we can probably just 3-star or 2-star the Bandit at least again. Yeah, perfect. And I'm going to try to go for that Musketeer. I might have... Dude, if I miss it, that would be kind of sad. Oh, we actually just got it. So let's put it instead of the Knight. And let's, boom, switch the Mega Knight, or the Golden Knight. I don't know where it is, but we actually did land in a beautiful place. You usually want to do that with the Golden Knights. You kind of just want to, like, switch your placement, be unpredictable, because a lot of times they're going to switch their placements at the end. All right, we are going to get the Monster Drink. We started with the Barbarian. The Giant Skeleton, so not the best start. Put our cards in here last second. We at least have the Brawler's trait. So hopefully we actually squeeze out a victory here. That's the only really solution to this problem, is if we squeeze out a win here. Our Barb is monster drinked up. I think we do lose against the Dark Goblin, right? This is like... No, we actually win. Okay, we actually win. Let's go. All right, let's go for the regular Goblin. Hopefully we actually get we actually do get 2 Goblins for the next round, so we're in a good spot. You know what? Screw this. I'm gonna force it. I like to risk it, dude. Alright, we do get the double throwers. That's very good. I feel like you have to take more risks these days when you're using the Empress, because you kind of just... I mean, the game is a huge toss-up in itself now that you're using the Empress, so you kind of just have to take every risk, hopefully get every advantage you get, because... Look, if you have to do everything in one round, if you're already in round 3 or 4, it might be too late. Like, just no matter how fast you are. We actually only take 2 damage, so because of that start, I do think we actually win the round. So we win the game probably, so let's do that. Just keep cycling, go absolutely nuts here. Buy cheap. I'm just going to keep cycling a bit in the beginning. Buy cheap, and then we'll start kind of inching our way over towards our comp here. Let's just keep farming a bit, buying cheap regardless. And now I'm actually going to start upgrading the cards. We actually 3-star the Archer. Let's try to utilize this Ranger's trait. I should have replaced the Executioner, but I guess no time to really think about it. Let's farm a bit on the side here as well. And I think I could probably... Well, let me see. I could just go clan here. We could try just going for clan, but I mean, the video is about 4 ace. But in this case, I guess I could try going clan. Let me see what my opponents have again. Yeah, we're going clan. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna go clan Rangers. This is the best, like, this is the best path you should go. You shouldn't necessarily force a comp every game. I mean, you can for the most part, I would say, but in this case, when you have such a good start, you kind of just have to go. So I kind of want to show you guys different scenarios that you can get. Hopefully we actually 3-star. We unfortunately don't, but we have full clan, so this is very good. Let's just keep cycling off here. And let's see if we can actually 3-star anything. That'll be very nice. We actually eliminate... I think we just eliminated him. So we can take his Dark Goblin. But anyways, we're going to go for our clan. And let's sell the Valkyrie, I guess. Just keep going here. I kind of want the Witch Works. But I just need to keep farming. We're a bit too poor right now. We actually just got a lot of queens. I'm going to sell and just repurchase the queen. I'm going to sell. We can probably get the queen again. Yeah, perfect. So I'm going to sell the queen. I don't think that's a bad move to make. We could actually go for the P.E.K.K.A. Okay, we actually do get the P.E.K.K.A. So we can go for P.E.K.K.A. and Mega Knight, I would say. That one's pretty good as well. That one's a pretty underrated comp. P.E.K.K.A. and Mega Knight, you do get the... I forgot. I think you get the Brawler and the Ace trait as well. And the Avenger. So P.E.K.K.A. and Mega Knight's a really good trait to use with clan. So again, Ace is very versatile. You could use it in any sort of scenario, even with clan. So even though we're not using the 4 Ace version... you know, clan is just, or Ace is just so versatile. You could run it in pretty much any comp. And it actually is just using every comp. It's funny how they tried nerfing. It's funny how they, just straight up tried to nerf Ace in the last update because it was too versatile, but it just ended up getting more versatile again and back into the meta. So that's pretty funny. Hopefully we can actually 3-star this Mega Knight. If not, though, I kind of want to block whatever he has. The Baby Dragon Executioner. Baby Dragon Executioner we could block. We do get another queen. Hopefully 3-star the queen. Unfortunately not. But we can upgrade the Executioner. Or we can block the Executioner here. Let me take that. And I think we should honestly just win. We could just win straight off the bat. I think he has 2 cards on his bench that he's blocking. So it's definitely not the queen. But just like that, we are going to take the victory.